Hi, I'm Jack Lynch, and here we are at AAA Hobbies in Magnolia, New Jersey, and it's Sunday, so we're going to work on the railroad a little bit. And I think what we'll do today is I'll remove all these buildings and I'll look at the template I drew out of the streets and the building locations and so forth, and I'll start by working on the roads, and then maybe I'll get to some of the terrain features and so forth. This is a long process, and it's a little bit at a time, but I'll show you what I do as I go along, and we'll go right from there. So we've taken all the buildings off the layout. Everything's off except the track. I leave the track on because we're going to need that, as you'll see. So what I've done is I've gotten a hold of some Plastruct plastic, and what I'm going to do with this is I made a template last week, a paper template of this road here. And the main road through town is going to be a concrete road. So I got myself some nice gray Plastruct. It's ABS sheet plastic. And what I'll do is I'll take that template, put it on here, cut out some sheets of gray plastic, lay them down here, and then I'll scribe some detail like breaks in the concrete and some cracks and things like that and lay it out on here. Then what I'm going to do with this road kit from Woodland Scenics, I think, is I'm going to build the asphalt parking areas behind the buildings with this material. I've taken my template here, and I had cut this out last week out of my big brown paper template, and this is the road that goes right through the center of town here. And I've laid out two pieces of this 30,000 gray sheet styrene on the board here next to each other. And what we'll do is we'll glue these guys together, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some crepe tape. This is double-sided. It's like masking tape, but it's sticky on both sides. You can get this at just a tip. You can get this at a store that sells golf clubs and things. They use this for grip tape to put grips on a golf club. It's really useful stuff, and it's good. And I'm going to put some of this double stick on the back of this piece of brown paper that is my road, and then I'm going to tape it down to the gray plastic, and then I'll draw my lines, take it off, and cut out the road.
So here's what I'm talking about when I say use the template as a guide to cut your roads out. I've taken the brown paper template and I've taped it down with double stick tape to the ABS gray plastic. And then we'll go ahead and we'll cut it out.
Now that I've cut out all around the template, what I'll do is I'll peel this off. Bear with me here. You can see I put double stick tape on the paper. Some of it stuck to the road. I'll peel the template off, take this extra piece of tape off, and you can see here's where this road that goes down past the railroad station is. And I'll just fit this right in here, and voila, we have road. Now we'll go back on these roads and we'll scribe some detail in. Breaks in the concrete, cracks in the concrete, yellow lines, we'll paint it gray and weather it, but this is the idea. We're building our roads and our municipal street system. Now you can see I've got all my streets laid out up here in the city or in the town. I've cut the styrene strip or the ABS gray strip to be the road and the aprons for the buildings. Some of the buildings here, we did a small asphalt type road that goes behind the buildings. So I cut out some sheet plastic to put in there. Why did I do that? So that the sidewalks on these buildings will be raised, just like a sidewalk would be away from the street. So the next step that I'll do is I'll go back and I'll scribe any detail into the road, like these concrete divider lines, and then I'll do a little bit of cracks and things in the concrete. And I'll mount all this down, and then after that we'll go into scenery.